Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Just trying to fix Instagram here. How is everyone? I was running a little late today, but I am here and I'm excited to talk about how to shift a bad day. That's what I'm here to talk about. And the reason I am talking about this is, once again, I went through something myself. So I am Tammy Mastroberte. I am the best-selling author of the book, The Universe is Talking to You, Tap into Signs and Synchronicity to Reveal Magical Moments Every Day. And I teach people how to get stuck or how to get unstuck using spiritual solutions. And I think that so many of us, you know, when you're like in a situation where maybe everything's fine and then all of the sudden like something goes wrong, or all of the sudden something breaks, or something or a problem pops up, and then it shifts you for like the rest of the day. My husband is notorious for sort of having something go wrong, and then he's like, oh my God, everything, you know, and then it's like one thing after another, and then it's everything is going wrong today. What's going on? And I always say to him, stop. You have to shift your energy. You have to shift your energy, or the rest of your day is going to go like this. And so I found this for myself as well. And it can be a small little thing. It can be a huge thing. But what I find, you know, when you're on a spiritual path and you are trying to feel good and you are trying to create a life that you want, and you are trying to get unstuck, and you are trying to manifest, and you are trying to elevate yourself, the biggest job we have is to notice when we start going down that, you know, that other path, and being able to shift it. And something is going on with Instagram. I'm stopping this. Sorry, you guys. Something funky was happening with Instagram. I'm going to try it again. Oh, okay, great. Now I'm live on Instagram. Okay, I knew something was funky there. So, again, I'm Tammy Mastroberte, best-selling author of The Universe is Talking to You, and we're talking about shifting a bad day or shifting a bad mood. So, again, when you're on a spiritual path, one of the biggest, I think, jobs that we have is to continue throughout the day to try and elevate ourselves. It's impossible to stay happy and elevated and enjoy 24 hours a day without something happening, right? Something is always going to happen. Something is always going to shift us. Maybe you wake up in a great mood and everything is great, and then you hit traffic, and then you get to work, and then you get an assignment, and then, you know, the school calls and your son or your daughter is sick, and then it's like all of a sudden you're like, what in the world happened? Like the day started off well and now everything has gone to crap. And so the biggest thing that we need to remember is we need to get conscious of when that shift is starting to take place. We need to get conscious of when we say to ourselves, oh my gosh, what happened to this day? This whole day went to hell. Or, oh my God, you know, I'm starting to get really stressed out. I'm starting to feel really stressed out. And stop ourselves there. Because when you don't stop yourself there, that's when it snowballs. That's when it rolls. That's when all of a sudden you're like, I just need to go back to bed and start again. Like, I can't wait for tomorrow because I need to shift this energy. You don't have to wait until tomorrow to shift the energy. And so one thing that happened to me this week is I was actually sitting at my desk, and things that have been happening to me sort of lately is I've been having projects that I usually rely on freelancers for, or outside sources, contract people to help me with different things like graphic design and, you know, different technology things. And it just seems like nobody was available, or, you know, I couldn't get anybody to help me do these things that I needed to do. And so the icing on the cake this week was something broke on my website. And I didn't know how to fix it. The person that created it, I couldn't contact. I contacted somebody, they weren't available. And I was like, I can't update my website. What am I supposed to do? And I felt it coming up. I was like, oh my God, I don't know how to do this. I hate technology. It's Mercury retrograde. You know what I mean? And so, oh, I was just going to say I'm not seeing comments. I am seeing comments. Hi, everybody. So I was like, and I felt it. And I was like, nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to get up from my desk. I'm going to physically move myself and distract myself in some way. Sometimes when I feel the stress coming up, I will just push away from my desk, or if I'm, not at work and I'm feeling the stress coming up, I just close my eyes and I'm like, I have to center myself. I have to bring myself back. If I don't bring myself back, everything's going to snowball, right? So I always say taking those 60-second breaks. I have an exercise called the 3-minute mood boost. I believe it's on my YouTube. It's in my book, The Universe is Talking to You, where you just stop when you notice your mood, right? When you notice your mood shifting and you're like, no, this is not, I'm freaking out about something, or I'm getting stressed out about something. When you feel yourself going down that road, you want to stop yourself. Or sometimes when you just think, God, I just don't feel good and I don't know why. Why am I miserable today? Or why am I so angry today? Or why am I so irritated? Or why am I so depressed? Like, what's going on? Why am I so anxious? Something is going on. You stop yourself for 60 seconds and you say, what have I been thinking? What have I been telling myself? What's going on in my life that's got me stressed out? Sometimes like I knew right in that moment what was stressing me out, but sometimes you don't know. So you just stop for a second. You say, what am I saying to myself? Nope, I'm going to stop doing that because now I'm making things worse. Now I'm stressing myself out. So I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to release it. So then the next 60 seconds or less, that's why it's 3 minutes or less really. The next 60 seconds or less, you stop yourself and you just repeat a mantra that calms you down. You can repeat all is well. You can repeat the word release and just release all the stress. 60 seconds. And then the next 30 to 60 seconds is when you switch to gratitude. Find it in anything that you can find it in to make yourself feel better. And now you've shifted. Well, for me that day, I was like, I just need to get out of my office. And usually when I need to get out of my office, I will go outside. If it's nice out, I'll go for a walk. I'll go and walk. We have goats, and I'll go to the barn on our property, and I will give them snacks because I'm Italian and we like to feed people. So I will go and feed my goats. I'll give the barn cats that we feed out there some snacks, just to get myself out into nature. Sometimes I'll go and eat my lunch on the patio or something like that. It was raining that day, so I couldn't shift myself and get myself out of my office. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go. I'm going to get something to eat, and I'm just going to watch like 20 minutes of a show that I want to watch, or, whatever it might be. And that's what I did. I went upstairs because I was in my office, and I just said, I'm not going to do this. I have to feel better. And so I went and I just distracted myself and I immersed myself in this show. And it was like, I just need to do something mindless for 20 minutes to stop my brain train. And that's what I did. And then I felt better. I did a little energy clearing. I talk about a lot about different energy clearing things. And then I came back to my desk and I was like, why am I freaking out? Everything is fine. All is well in my world. I'm going to go online to one of the websites that I know their freelancers are. And I went to a website called Fiverr. And I found somebody perfect, literally fixed it within 10 minutes, and it cost me $7. That's shifting your energy, right? So if I would have gone down that train, I don't know that I would have gotten there. Like when we try to solve a problem, when we try to, neither link worked for my email. Oh, I don't know why. That's so crazy, Karen. I'll check my emails. So when we try and solve a problem, when we try to figure out a solution to something, when we're in that chaotic state, when we're in that stress state, when we're in that, oh my God, state, you're not going to find a solution. You've got to shift your energy. You have to be conscious of, I'm not feeling good. My energy has shifted to, the other side, the side that I don't want to be on, that darker side of the world. I want to get myself back on the other side. I want to lift myself back up. And that is where you can find the solution. You cannot find the solution in the stress. There are no solutions in stress. I mean, yes, sometimes you can get lucky, but usually if you think about it, when you go, nope, I'm going to figure this out. It could be the smallest shift of, nope, I'm going to figure this out. There's a solution. I always say to myself, there's a solution to every problem, Tammy. There's always a solution. I just have to find it. Sometimes I say a prayer and say, send it to me. I'm freaking out. But even that, saying that prayer has now shifted me. You have to shift yourself in whatever way possible. Go for a walk. I watched something mindless for 20 minutes and had lunch. Do something that you enjoy. Read a book. Go and clean your house. Sometimes I know so many people who like to clean. They find it therapeutic. I'm not I don't love to clean, but I like things to be clean. So if I can organize something, I feel better. So doing something to shift yourself and shift your energy. Do not think that when something goes wrong, now the rest of the day is ruined and I have to wait till tomorrow to be able to hit that reset button. Hi, Bevan. Hi, Carla. Hi. Let me see. Mariana, I think it is. I can't really see that well. I'm trying to see two different things at the same time. So you have to shift your energy. And you literally, if you are on this spiritual path, you have to remember and say to yourself, a job that I have throughout every day is to make sure that I'm elevated, to make sure that I'm feeling good. If I notice myself, because like I said, it's impossible to live in this dense physical world, right? This physical world that we live in, Earth School, or whatever you want to call it, and not be affected in some way. But when you learn how to shift yourself out of it, when you learn that there are small little things that I can do during the day, that I can elevate myself, that I can bring myself back, that one thing going wrong doesn't have to ruin the rest of my day, that I know that stress does not equal solutions and I have to pull myself out of it. And it can take 60 seconds or less. Like I said, that 3-minute mood boost will shift you. That stopping and saying a prayer will shift you. But you've got to stop the train of stress and shift yourself back. Even if you have to do it over and over and over. The thing that I have found with my spiritual path and my spiritual practices are, the more that I do them, the more that I remember to do them in the moment, right? So when I was finding myself stressed out, when I was finding myself sort of going, like, what am I going to do? And just that panic of there's not a solution, I stopped myself and I was like, nope. I have to get away from this desk right now. Like, what is going to make me feel better? And that's what I need to do. I need to step away. I need to go eat some lunch. I need to watch something mindless for 20 minutes. And then by the time I shifted myself, I felt better. I stopped the train. I came back to my desk. There was the solution, right? But I couldn't see that solution when I was like, what am I supposed to do? And we have to shift our energy. Shifting our energy, learning to utilize the energy around us, that elevated energy that exists around us, harness it and bring it into our lives. That to me is the key to living in this physical world as a spiritual person. And so, or as a person on a spiritual path, as a person who is trying to elevate themselves, to elevate their lives, to live at a higher existence, to create a life that brings them joy. Okay, so let me just see. I want to see some of the comments. Oh, just found you after searching and searching. Oh no, Lorraine. You know, I have to figure out a way to, although that doesn't work either with, usually Facebook gives you, a notification. But I think if you go to my page, you can find it. I'm not sure, but I'm glad you found me. Stress, the bane of my existence. Yes. Always derails my train. It's always up and down. Yes. And here's the thing, like, you will have days where you'll elevate yourself back up and then something else will go wrong and you'll go, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to see what it says. Oh, you're very welcome. I think you're saying my videos always help you. Yes. Go to my YouTube channel, you guys. I have so many meditations that can shift you and things, talks on there and stuff like that. But even if you have to shift yourself multiple times that day, because believe me, it happens. I've had those days where I'm like, I just want to go back to sleep and start over. I just can't wait to end this day so I can wake up fresh tomorrow, right? We all have those days. But the job is to continue to try and shift our energy throughout the day, even if we have to do it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day. That's when I say you go to those hourly, at the beginning of every hour, do that 60-second release, and you're going to start again. But the biggest thing here is you can save a bad mood. You can save a bad day. You can shift your energy and bring yourself back. And you'll notice the more that you shift your energy, that's where the solutions are. The solutions are in the shift. Solutions are never in stress. Solutions are in the shift. So once you shift yourself, all of a sudden, oh my gosh, why am I freaking out? Why didn't I think about that before? Like, that's literally what came to me. I sat back down at my desk and I'm like, I know what I'm going to do. And the solution was there. So that's what I want you to do. Either shift yourself in the moment. If you're at work, excuse yourself and go to the bathroom and shift yourself. If you can go for a walk, shift yourself. Like I said, for me, it was just, I need to disconnect right now and just watch 20 minutes of television and watch a show that I like to watch. I just need to disconnect from this train in my brain. And because it was raining out, usually my go-to is to go walk outside. Yes, you're welcome, Bevan. So anyway, that is my weekly spirit boost for today. That is what I wanted to share with you guys today, because again, I try to pull things from my own life, and this is just something that happened and it worked. It worked for me, and it reminded me that there's always a solution. The solution is in the shifting your energy. That's always your go-to. Your first thing for solving any problem is you have to shift your energy, and then you can solve the problem. So that's what I'm here for today. That's what I'm here to share with you today. Really want to try this next time I am with a chatty Kathy on the golf course. You're welcome, Alice. That's funny. Yes, shift your energy. Shift your energy. When someone else around you is driving you crazy, shift your energy. You have to shift your energy. You can't always control the circumstances around you, right? But you can protect your energy. You can call in Archangel Michael to shift you and protect you from, taking on other people's chaos and craziness. So there's always a solution, but just remember that solution is always in the shift. It's in that shifting of your energy. So try that today. If you're in that place right now, do that 3-minute mood boost, go for a walk and consciously say, you can even just say a prayer like, please, my angels, help me shift my energy. I need to get out of this. I need to get back to feeling good, because that's where I know everything flows to me. That's where I know all of my solutions are. Even that can shift you. It literally, you can shift yourself in an instant. We just have to remember to do it. And the more you remember to do it, and the more that you see that it works, the more that you're going to do it. And the more that, and it's a circle, right? Same thing with signs and synchronicity that I talk about. Once you start noticing them, once you have that breakthrough, oh my gosh, now they're everywhere. And the circle continues. So it's the same thing with creating a new habit, and that habit being, I'm going to really consciously work on shifting my energy as much as I can. So thank you all for being here with me. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments. Even if this is a replay, I'd be happy to answer them in another video. I will be back here live again next week at noon Eastern on my Facebook page and on Instagram. So everybody have an amazing week and into the weekend, because it is Thursday. Work and focus on shifting your energy, and see if your weekend, if your days are actually feel better. See if you have more solutions that start coming to you, or not only sometimes solutions, but sometimes things just flow easy and you're like, wow, everything is working out for me today. What's going on? You've shifted your energy. So thank you all for being here. Love to you all. Sending blessings. Hi, Michelle. And I will, how do you shift tired energy, Karen? Honestly, I do something that energizes me. Sometimes I'll do Qigong. Sometimes I'll go for a walk. Qigong is a big one if you want to look into that, because you can rev up your own energy in minutes. So that's usually what I do for that. Or like I said, I'll go for a walk, or I even will do some EFT and tapping on sort of releasing sluggish energy. So hopefully that helps you. All right, thank you guys. I actually am going to be interviewed for my book right now, so I have to go and jump on that. But thank you for being here, and I will see you guys next week. In the meantime, again, drop something in the chat if you have a question. I will definitely answer that in a future live. So I hope this helped you, and I'll see you next time.